Welcome to Tech Talk! Today we are diving into a topic that is crucial for everyone that owns a HDB flat and is thinking about their financial future, especially if you just hit MOP. Now let's be honest, if you are still living in your HDB flat, you are sitting on a potential gold mine that you are not fully tapping into. But is upgrading to a private property really worth it?
Great question, Teresa. The truth is, many homeowners are so comfortable in their HDB, but they don't realize the huge opportunity cost of staying put. The value of property in Singapore has risen significantly over the past few decades. And if you don't act soon, you might be priced out in the market in future. That's the sad reality of inflation and rising property prices.
And that's exactly why we are here today, to explore how upgrading property can actually preserve and grow your wealth for your retirement. It's not just about living in a nicer place, it's also about making the smartest financial decision for your future.
So how does upgrading preserve your wealth? First, let's look at the price growth differences between a 1,000 square feet HDB and a same-size private condo for the past 20 years. In 2003, a 1,000 square feet HDB resale flat cost around $234,000, and by the first half of 2024, that same flat is worth $639,000, an increase of 173%. On the other hand, a 1,000 square feet private condo cost $602,000 in 2003, and in 2024 is worth $1.88 million, an increase of 218%.
Wow, that's a huge gap! Now for all the HDB owners out there, this is where it gets important. Money that is sitting in your HDB is just a number on the paper. You need to unlock it and recycle these funds into private property with better upside. Let the money work harder for you. So if you are thinking about your retirement, here's why upgrading matters.
The value of private property appreciates and is hence a good hedge against inflation. And when you start young, you can build a really strong net worth for retirement. The earlier you make that decision, the better it is, because property prices are likely to keep growing faster than our income growth.
To better understand how upgrading can affect your future wealth, let's look at John's case. He purchased a 4-room HDB in Sengkang at $400,000. He just fulfilled his MOP and is now having two options. So he's thinking whether he should sell his BTO and then after that upgrade to an EC or a private property, and then after that the second option he has is whether he should stay here for maybe another 25-30 years, and then after that right size, cash out for his retirement.
Let's explore both scenarios. In the first scenario, John decides to sell his BTO, which has appreciated to $800,000 in the past 5 years. With that, he takes a loan of $700,000 and then bought an EC for $1.5 million. If that EC appreciates at 3% every year for the next 5 years, its value will grow to about $1.725 million.
That's a solid increase. So what happens if John stays put and doesn't upgrade?
Wow, if he stays put and in his BTO for the next 5 years, let's assume the value of the HDB also increases by 3% per year. After 5 years, his BTO will be worth about $920,000, which is not bad, right? But the difference is, John isn't unlocking the potential growth from a private property as shown in the first case.
Now here's where it gets interesting. Let's fast forward to 25 years later. John retires and wants to sell his property to right size to a 3-room HDB, which costs about maybe $1 million by then. If he upgrades, a EC would have worth about $3 million in 25 years with 3% annual growth. After buying a smaller HDB flat at $1 million, he can cash out about $2 million for retirement.
But if John stays in his BTO would probably cost about $1.61 million, then assuming a 3% growth as well. After purchasing the 3-room HDB flat at $1 million, he only has like $610,000 for retirement. Honestly, I'm not even sure whether that's enough.
So by not upgrading, John leaves about $1.39 million on the table. That's the opportunity cost for not making the right move when the time is right. Cash is king in old age.
And that's the bottom line. If you don't upgrade now, you risk losing out on a significant wealth-building opportunities down the road. Property is one of the best ways to build a strong, diversified net worth for retirement, but you have to work for it.
Look, we know this can be a big decision, but it's all about making sure that your property isn't just a place to live in. It's an asset that works for you. The sooner you make the decision to upgrade, the more time you have for your wealth to grow. So don't wait until it's too late and you get priced out in the future.
And as always, we are here to help you to make informed decisions that can positively impact your future. If you have any questions or you need any help regarding our options, feel free to reach out to us. Together, let's plan for your retirement lifestyle today.
I'm Teresa.
I'm Gracia.
See you in our next Tech Talk. Bye!